New city, new group of girls, new drama, one familiar face. Let's get into this review, you guys. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for another review, for our first time review, rather, of Basketball Wives Orlando Season 1, Episode 1, okay? What's going on to the Scotty gang? What's going on to the new people that may be tuning in? And what's going on to the hate watchers that may be subscribed or not that's watching anyway? What's going on to you guys? All right, I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into, before we get into review though, let's talk about what we got coming up on the horizon. Now, being that today is Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday, which will be the start of my new panel, the Chasing Panel. Tune in as Scotty, Jamar, Terrence, Tremel, Carl, and Jeremy Speaks all come together to discuss every single episode of Chasing Atlanta every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you guys tune in to that. Also, tune in this Friday for a brand new episode, the fourth episode of Boys Night Out. Tune in as Scotty, Jamar, Terrence, Josiah, and Maddie all come together to talk about music, movies, celebrity gossip, and all things gay. So make sure you guys tune in to that. And also on Saturday, don't forget about my live review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So that's pretty much all that we got on the church announcements. So let's go ahead and get into this review. Let me pull out my notes. So we're in Orlando. We're back in Florida. We're in Orlando, and I know they've been talking about doing a Basketball Wives Orlando for about a year now. And I know there was a time where they wanted to do a Basketball Wives New York. They wanted to do a Basketball Wives Houston. But now they finally got another franchise, and I'm very excited about it. And I'm telling y'all, tonight was a great ass episode. It was a good episode. I enjoyed every piece of it because a lot of these girls have history. A lot of these girls got history with one another. So that's what makes it good and juicy. So we open this up with um the reintroducing of Megan James. Now we all know most of us know Megan James from Bad Girls Club 9 Mexico. Okay, we know her for putting hands on people all day, every day on this show and being an Aquarian queen. But she was also on Basketball Wives LA for one season. That was season 4. She had beef with Brandy, Malaysia, Drea, Patrice, and Angel Brinks. Okay. She said that she's moved from LA and she's leaving the LA fast life behind. Then we get Master Splinter. She walks into the building, and if y'all know, if y'all been watching my videos for some time now, or Color Me Pink's videos, y'all know that we both refer to her as Master Splinter, and that her is Shawnee O'Neal, Master Splinter. Megan speaks about her podcast and how she's here and she's on another platform. She's trying to, grow her audience for her podcast. And from what I know, her podcast is definitely popular. As always, on the Neighborhood Talk is always going viral. So it is a positive, not positive, it is a popular podcast. Megan says that she doesn't have any friends in Orlando and she's here to try to meet new people and things like that. And Master Splinter gives Megan some advice. She's basically saying, get to know these girls. If you need any help with business things, I got you on that. But when you meet these girls, try to be neutral and not get involved in the drama. And it's supposed to be a sisterhood. And we say it's a sisterhood, but it never turns out to be one. So hopefully these girls can get it together and it is a sisterhood. So then we're introduced to Ashley. Ashley is an entrepreneur. She said that she made her first million at the age of 28 years old. And she's married to Tony Snell, who looks like a snail. Okay. Anyway, Megan invites the girls to brunch. She sends like this video invitation out to all the girls so they can come and, have a good time, get to know her, get to know each other, all that stuff. Now we're introduced to Morgan. She's the ex-wife of a basketball player by the name of Eric Bledsoe. She says that she's trying to be the kingpin of the beauty industry in Orlando. She got 3 children, and she's thinking about relocating to Orlando to get her business off the ground. Her mother is still willing to help her, even though she's helped her quite a bit in the past with her children. Then she starts talking about her broken relationship with Ashley, which is the girl that we just got through talking about, Ashley Snell. Ashley was her friend, but yet she was bringing women around to sleep with her husband and other players. So you mean to tell me that you were really good friends with this girl named Ashley, and she was serving up your man to different women and serving up these women to different ball players? Yeah, that's one scandalous mother. And I would not be fucking with her again. And Morgan still feels betrayed by her. Like she feels some type of way about her. It's always on site, always on site for her whenever Ashley is around. So it's a lot of bad blood with this situation. It's clear that it is. It's a lot of bad blood here, and we don't know how far this is gonna go. Okay, like this is a lot for them. Like straight up, that whole situation was a lot. I'm like, okay, so we already got two frenemies, two people that used to be friends, and they got a rich past with with somebody's husband and doing some fraud ass. That's what we got. I'm like, we already here. We already here with the mess. Okay. So now it's time for Megan's brunch. Okay. And Ashley says that she's not looking forward to seeing Morgan at all. She feels like Morgan gonna be on some drama, and she's not necessarily here for all the drama. You know what I mean? But I got my good eye on Ashley, and I feel like the drama is exactly what she's here for. She can say whatever she want to say, but the drama is exactly what her ass is here for. You can't tell me nothing different. You like the drama. You like the bullshit. So therefore, that's why it's always bullshit in your perimeter all the time. So you can't tell me nothing else different. Okay? Nothing. So after that, we're introduced to Neek. Now, Neek is a YouTuber. She's the girlfriend of basketball player Dwayne Bacon. And she has issues with Mackenzie. Mackenzie is Dwayne's baby mama. Okay. And they've been having issues in the past. Then we're introduced to Mackenzie. And then Megan arrives. Megan knows Neek through another girl on the show by the name of Mulan. Megan says that she's in Orlando for new beginnings, but we all know that I'm in Orlando because Shawnee asked me to come to Orlando to be the anchor of this show and to be the familiar face that everybody sees because we got a brand new show and she needs somebody to anchor it. So she called me because I don't really live in Orlando. I just got me a damn, what is it? I got me a damn Airbnb for the next few months that I'm filming this show because after the cameras go down, I'm going back home. So yeah, that's why I'm here in Orlando, honey. So then Mackenzie confronts Morgan about her drama with Ashley or whatever. And I'm just like, why are you worried about it? So it looks to me like Ashley and Mackenzie are really good friends, but Mackenzie knows what this issue is with Morgan. She knows that Morgan and Ashley got a beef because Ashley was serving her husband up to other women. That's what she knows. Neek and Megan discuss the energy between Ashley and Morgan. They already know, Nick already knows why Morgan is mad with Ashley, but she says she cool with the both of them, so she really ain't got nothing to do with it. It ain't got nothing to do with her. Neek says that she's cordial with Mackenzie, even though Mackenzie got an issue with her. Then the next thing you know, Morgan sees Ashley's friend Purina. It's like a stare down. Like Megan, not like Morgan looking at her like, girl, what the fuck is you staring at me for? Like, can I have my mother face back? Why you looking at me? And come to find out, Purina, if that's her name, because I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. She's a friend of Ashley's, and while they're having an argument, Ashley tries to step in and say, "We need to be ladies. We don't need to be doing this. We don't need to be doing that. This ain't the right time. Why are we doing this at a brunch?" And then that's when Morgan was like, "This is over here. This ain't got nothing to do with you, so you can stay the fuck up out of it. I'm talking to her. This ain't got nothing to do with you. And why the fuck you even talking to me anyway?" So Ashley still tries to involve herself and still tries to get in it. But Morgan ain't here for the bullshit. She wants her to get the out of her face. So it's just like, so now they're getting into it. And Ashley was like, don't put your hand in my face. Don't put your hand in my face. And then Ashley keeps Morgan keeps putting her hand up in her face. And I'm just like, ooh, Morgan, girl, I like you. Morgan gives me old school Tammy Roman. You know what I'm saying? Morgan give me old school Tammy from when she first came on the show. Like she don't like that, she don't give a and Ashley like why are you doing this? Like don't come at me like this. Don't put your hands on me. Like why are you even acting like this? You know what I'm saying? So Ashley it's pretty clear that Ashley ain't no fighter and she don't want to go there. And she's done with the situation. Like Purina and Ashley hightails it the fuck up out of here. So I don't know. Like I said, Morgan is giving me a bit of a Tammy Roman tea from season 2 and 3. And Ashley is kind of giving me a Susie type of tea for a reason. reason. I don't know why, but that's what she's giving. So getting into Neek and Mulan. They're out there playing, basketball. And all I gotta say about Mulan is she's a beautiful girl, but that BBL was BBLing and not in a motherfucking good way. That shit looked like some damn sloppy ass mashed potatoes stuck up in her ass. That's exactly what that shit looked like. And I'm not here to body shame, but that's exactly what it looked like. That shit do not look good. Y'all need to stop getting these tomato asses put on y'all back that sags like that. Be happy with what you got. And I know that sounds rich coming from me because I got some work done on my mouth, but it need to be done. Like I'm selling myself by my face. Like this is a whole presentation for y'all. Got to be easy on the eyes, right? But that's another story. This ain't got to do with me. However, um, Morgan dates this basketball player, boy. I think that's what they call him. He's one of the tallest players in the league. They discussed the brunch, and Nick said, "Girl, you left me at that brunch by myself. Like, girl, like why you didn't do that?" And so they start talking about the issues with Ashley and Morgan, and that's when Morgan walks up and Morgan explains her side of the story and stuff like that. And she said, she had this girl with her name Perina, and she was looking at me crazy. And every time there's a situation or some group event, Ashley always gotta bring her sidekick or bring protection with her because she's not about that life. Okay, well, she ain't about that life, then that's more reason for you to stop picking on her. Even though you got your reason for being upset with her. But I'm just saying, leave the motherfucking girl alone. She don't want to fight you. Um, Meg Morgan says that I don't really have no issue with Mackenzie. I just know that Mackenzie is friends with Ashley, so that makes me not want to fuck with her, but I really ain't got no problem with her. So she invites Mulan and Neek to a golfing event that she's having, and she wants to, get all the girls together. Next thing you know, Ashley and Tony, they're having a date night. As a matter of fact, let me take that back because I said that Ashley was giving Susie. No, Ashley's giving Gloria Govan. That's what Ashley's giving me, especially in this scene, because they're talking about the brunch, and then she started talking about the drama with Morgan and how she's over it and she's ready to move on, but Morgan don't want to move on, and she doesn't really want to be friends with Morgan. She just, she just knows that she got to be in her space and be around her, so therefore she just wants to have peace. She don't want to go back and forth with Morgan. She doesn't want to fight with Morgan, but Morgan doesn't know how to control herself. So, she's over it. And she said she tells Tony to brace himself because these girls are catty, they're messy, they're gonna do whatever they can to try to fuck up what they got going on. So Tony the snail stood up here and say, "Well, these girls ain't. At least you got somebody that you can vent to, and at least you got you somebody to talk to. These other girls probably ain't got nobody to talk to." And what I took from that is you're saying that these other girls ain't got nobody to talk to because they ain't got no man to talk to. They ain't got no husband, and she got one. See, this is what I'm talking about. And this is what I'm saying when I say that Ashley reminds me of Gloria Govan, and this nigga reminds me of motherfucking Matt Barnes. You remember on Basketball Wives Miami when Gloria first came along? And mind you, I had a love-hate relationship with Gloria when she was in Miami, only for her to go to LA and have me hate her ass all the way. But when she was on Miami, she was perpetrating and pretending like her marriage to Matt was like A1. Like they was the happiest couple on the show. Everybody was envying them. They wanted what, all the girls on the show have. She had what the rest of the girls wanted, and it was frustrating for them. And that's why they always had their words and always had something to say about her and all that other stuff. So I feel like that's what Ashley's giving right now. She's giving Gloria and Matt. That's what they're giving. And don't nobody want your husband but you, because look at him. Yeah, you get my drill. So now it's time for the golfing event. And Morgan embraces Mackenzie and Lindsay. And Lindsay is obviously pregnant. They start golfing, and then it starts to rain on them. So now they got to run in the inside in order to have the rest of it. And Neek was happy about the damn rain. Neek said it's too damn hot. And wait. I went too far. Let me go back. Neek and Mackenzie. I went right past that. Neek and Mackenzie. So Mackenzie comes over to Neek's house. She brings the kids over, and then she asks to talk to Neek. Mackenzie confronts Neek about their problems. She says that, and come to find out, Mackenzie stayed like 3 doors down from Neek and her man. You used to be with this man, you his baby mama, but you staying like 3 doors down from them. That doesn't make any sense. It's either you want to be close for the kids' sake, or you want to be close because you still want to kill baby daddy when Nick is not around. So you can be easy access. That's what it comes across to me. But I don't know. That's how it comes across to me. But I don't know. Neek said I had a problem with the whole home wrecker thing. I didn't like the fact that you was going around saying that I was a home wrecker and that I came between your relationship when I did not come between your relationship. All I know is that he was a single man when I got with him. That's all I know. And then the next thing you know, you come around telling people that I your man. I was in him while you was with him and he was not with you. So that's what I know. I don't know what he said. I don't know what he told you or what he said, but I'm telling you what he told me. He wasn't with you. And so Mackenzie was like, on my side of things, you know, I was with him at that time. I was with him when you came along. And men do lie. They tell you one thing and then they say something else. Ain't no telling what could have happened or what could have been said. But that's just the truth here. Like, he was doing what he was doing and stuff like that. So he could have been lying to me and all this other stuff. And they both agree that they need to try to get along to have like the best blended family. That's what they want. They want to have a blended family that makes sense. You feel what I'm saying? And I understand that and I agree, I really wish that when I was growing up, my mom and dad and stepmother had a better relationship and I could have grew up with my brothers and sisters because like when people don't realize that like when you got kids by the same man and stuff like that and all that crazy shit, when that goes on and that goes down, you know you don't like each other, but it's really affecting the kids and how they grow up. So I'm glad that they were able to have a grown woman conversation. Now back to the golf event because I went right on over there to that. Morgan embraced Mackenzie and Lindsay. They start golfing. It starts to rain, and Nikki Mulan was happy about the rain. And according to Neek, she don't like the hot weather. She can't stand the hot weather. She always saying, "I'm hot. I don't want to be in this hot ass weather." Like that's the type of girl she is. So then um, Megan and Nikki Nicole arrived. Now, Nikki Nicole used to be Ford's girlfriend on Black Ink Crew, and I could not stand her ass on Black Ink Crew. She was so ghetto and just stupid and ignorant and just so annoying. Just like Don's girlfriend was. Both of them was annoying to me and toxic. I couldn't stand them girls. Um they arrive, and then Lindsay puts the mess on the table. And Megan was like, "Well, yeah, I do think that a lot of y'all need to come together and talk." And then Lindsay said, "Well, I was just basically saying that you about what you had to say to Morgan, because you got something you got to tell her, right?" And I'm looking like, not the pregnant lady started the mess and sitting back and watching the mess that she started. I guess she feel like this. Well, baby, I'm finna be the bomb carrier. I'm pregnant and I can't fight child and I can't get in no shit, but I'm finna start the shit and sit back and watch the shit. That's what I'm finna do. So yeah, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So Megan admits that she dated Morgan's ex-husband. She didn't know anything about Morgan, you know what I mean? And she said, if you feel some type of way about it, I'm sorry, but I did not know and I did used to date him. And Morgan actually handled that shit well. I thought she was gonna hop across the table because the look on her face, that look of death in her face, I thought that she was really finna go in on Morgan. I mean on Megan. But Morgan was like, I found out about everything after my divorce, and it's really irrelevant, and I don't care, and I still want to welcome you to Orlando. But how you gonna welcome her to Orlando and you don't even live here? Okay. So then after that, Megan asked Morgan about her beef with Ashley. And then Morgan was like, it's Ashley. That's what it is. I just love the fact how Morgan is so matter of fact and not giving a about how she feels about Ashley because she letting them know. And Morgan explains her history with Ashley. She basically stated what she said at the beginning of the show where um Ashley was her friend, but Ashley was serving her up to other women and other players and stuff like that. And so Milan said, I was actually there during that time. And Milan said that she don't with Ashley because Ashley was befriending someone that she can't stand. But I feel like that's ignorant as a mother because I don't give a who you friends with. Like, are we 12? Like, what the like why? Yeah, she friends with one of my enemies, so I don't with her. So I feel like if she could betray you, then she could betray me. Okay, Caddy. Um, So Mackenzie was like, "Am I the only one at this table that's really friends with Ashley?" And then Morgan was like, "Yeah." And Megan was like, I mean, Mackenzie was like, I'll just walk away because I don't think I could just sit here and listen to y'all talk about, Morgan like that. I mean, Ashley like that. And, you know, Morgan was like, "Well, don't walk away. It ain't got nothing to do with you. You can deal with it." So then Megan believes, she said, "Well, you know what, Mackenzie, but everything that Morgan has said about Ashley, I tend to believe it because at the end of the day, I know for a fact that Ashley still communicates with Morgan's ex-husband Eric. She still talks to him, like she's still in communication with him. So why would she be even talking to her ex-husband? Like, why would she do that? Or current husband?" And Morgan said, "I would never do that." And then Megan says, "And to be honest, did nobody even know about me and Eric Bledsoe dating at one point in time but Ashley? So apparently she told you." And you told her. That's how this happened. I'm like, ooh, all the mess at this table. All this mess at this motherfucking table, honey. It is too much mess at this table. And I'm living for it. So then we get into the last part with Ashley and Morgan. Morgan confronts Ashley about talking to her ex-husband. Ashley says that she's not talking directly to Eric. So Morgan starts going off saying, "You betrayed me. You did this to me. I was there for you. When you first came here from Milwaukee, who was here for you? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't worry about it. It was me. You ain't even got to answer. It was me. I'm the one who was here for you. I'm the one that was there for you. I'm the one that was down for you throughout all this stuff. And this is how you treat me. This is how you do me." And so Ashley was like, "I'm not gonna sit here and do this. I'm not gonna sit here and do this. I was here to have a grown woman conversation, but you want to come up in here and you want to do all this yelling and screaming. I'm not about to do this." Ashley got up from the table and you can hear her talking to the producers, and she's like, "I'm not gonna do this. Like, I can't do this. I'm not about to do this. Like, this is too much. I'm not doing it." And so Morgan comes out there and orders Ashley to stay away from her and her family. And Morgan and Ashley said, "I will do that." And that was the end of the episode. Baby, I know that this review is a little bit short. To me, it's short. Anytime a review is under 30 minutes, to me, it's short. But there's a reason for that because most of this episode, we were being introduced to the cast. Like the first episode ain't gonna never have no long review when it's a premiere episode. But baby, I will say that I give this episode an A. Orlando is definitely giving LA some competition here because these girls are with it and they all got history. These are not a bunch of random girls they threw together. These girls know each other from sharing the same man to being friends in the past to being in the same circles. Like they know each other. And I'm here for the mess. I'm here for it all. So with that being said, though, I'm Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna leave you guys with a promo for my upcoming panel, the Chasing panel, which starts on Wednesday. And until then, I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.